Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Our top story tonight, protesters still frustrated more than 1 year after Sarasota County banned the commercial sale of dogs and cats. Lined up outside the only place in the county still selling puppies and kittens, Petland of Sarasota, they disputed a pending lawsuit that is still keeping that ban from going into effect. ABC 7's Erica Jackson has the story.
Petland is the country's largest chain of pet stores, but animal rights activists say that it's also the largest retail supporter of puppy mills.
They live in cramped cages, and the moms have to give birth over and over again.
Elise Mathis is one of dozens of animal rights activists in Sarasota sharing their opposition to Petland on Saturday. Sarasota in Defense of Animals says the cats and dogs sold come from crowded puppy mills in the Midwest. Sarasota County responded to the allegations by passing an ordinance banning the sale of commercial bred dogs and cats, set to take effect earlier this year.
The county is defending the ordinance, and our county attorney is doing a great job at doing that.
There is a small group of people with a very loud voice. They defame us. They'll say anything that they feel like they should be able to say to make us look like we have bad business practices, and it's just not the truth.
But a pending lawsuit involving Brad Parker of Petland Sarasota delays the county's ban enforcement. Parker says his business doesn't buy from corrupt puppy mills, and Suncoast resident Barbara believes her dogs purchased at Petland have been healthy their entire lives.
My dogs don't shed. They're easy to take care of. I could pick them up and I could carry them.
Barbara bought her 2 miniature schnauzers from Petland Sarasota more than 6 years ago. She says they're both still active and strong.
They're good companions, good watchdogs, and I love them.
Protesters say Parker's lawsuit creates more work for animal protection organizations and gives families the responsibility of taking care of more sick animals.
By that time, the sale has gone through, and the people have gotten really love the animals, so of course they don't want to give it up.
Sarasota in Defense of Animals says their goal is to not shut down Petland Sarasota, but says they hope that the retail chain will instead focus on selling accessories and pet supplies and adopting out animals. Reporting in Sarasota County, Erica Jackson, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Erica. And the early voting numbers are in for the upcoming city elections in Sarasota County. The supervisor of elections, Ron Turner, has announced the number of vote by mail and early votes that have been processed so far. The city of Sarasota has a 13% turnout rate with 4,851 votes so far. The city of Northport had 3,515 votes for a 7.8% turnout rate. Election day in both races is this Tuesday, May 9th, when the polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Well, Cinco de Mayo is a day of celebration and a night full of parties, and sometimes that means more drivers under the influence on our roadways. Overnight, the Manatee County Sheriff's Office conducted a county-wide patrol for drivers under the influence. 5 people were arrested during that operation. 65 more were issued a uniform traffic citation, and 9 people were issued warnings. And as a reminder, if you believe that there is an impaired driver on the roadways or you feel threatened by aggressive driving, you are asked to contact the Florida Highway Patrol at the number listed on your screen, star FHP or star 347. The entire town of St. George in Georgia's southernmost county is now under a mandatory evacuation order after a wildfire broke out. The community has about 2,000 people. The area is also under a dense smoke advisory that extends to northern Duval County near the Jacksonville International Airport. A temporary shelter has been opened in the gymnasium at Folkston Elementary School. The wildfire was ignited by lightning and has since burned more than 150 square miles of public lands. And for a check on our local weather, let's head over to Wendy Ross. It was a little cool day out there today, Wendy.
It was cooler today than normal for this time of the year. Normally we're in the low 80s this time of the year, and today we only got up to about 79 degrees. And you can see how very dry it is across the state of Florida now that the cold front has moved on through, and we are not expecting to see any rain showers developing. We've got the rain across the northeastern part of the country, all part of a low pressure system helping to develop those showers there. But right here across our area, we're looking at a lot of 60s on the map right now. Longboat Key is a holdout at 71 degrees, so is Boca Grande, but every place else reporting temperatures in the low to mid 60s at this hour. And of course, currently at 65 degrees at the airport, we're looking at low dew points and low humidity, and that is what's keeping us comfortable right now. So we'll let you know what we can expect for tomorrow's forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Adam.
Thank you, Wendy. In Boston, police are trying to solve a horrible crime. A couple engaged to be married brutally murdered inside their own home. Tonight, a suspect is in custody, but what was the motive? ABC's Ariel Reshef with the community shock and horror.
Neighbors thought it couldn't happen here.
I mean, I'm shocked just because it's not something that would really happen in this building.
Boston police responding to this luxury condo high-rise after one victim's desperate cry for help that came too late.
Got a message from his friend saying that there's a gunman in the house.
When they found him, he started shooting.
We just ran in as the shots were being fired. We're going to need at least 2 shields and a long gun for cover.
Police say the gunman was 30-year-old Bampuman Texera. He was wounded by return fire and taken into custody on a stretcher after what officials call a violent struggle.
Opened the door and, right away shots were fired at him. And, we have a guy here who just killed 2 people, had nothing to lose.
Inside a $2 million penthouse apartment, a gruesome scene of double murder. The victims are identified as Lino Bolanos and her fiancé Richard Field, both medical doctors. Texera has non-life-threatening injuries. He faces 2 murder charges.
Someone to come here, go up to the 11th floor to a penthouse. We got to believe that there was some type of knowledge of each other here.
Residents are in shock, citing the building's heavy security.
You can't get up there without a key. Like the elevator wouldn't open the door for you without a key. So there's no access unless someone lets you in.
Police say the suspect knew the victims, but they don't know the nature of the relationship and they don't have a motive. Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
Back here in Florida, with hurricane season approaching, Sarasota County is preparing with its annual hurricane exercise. In all of Florida's 67 counties, officials are testing plans to ensure that they are prepared for the potentially dangerous weather ahead. All departments, including local law enforcement and firefighting agencies, gathered this week at the Emergency Operations Center to discuss those precautions.
The key thing that I think Sarasota County government has over many other counties in the United States is that we have a one-team approach. It's the entire county government working together as one team to support the community and bring it back to its natural state.
And hurricane season officially begins on June 1st. Sarasota County Fire Department is celebrating one of their own promotions to Battalion Chief. Chief Daniel Norman has been with the fire department for 19 years, and prior to starting his career in Sarasota County Fire, he volunteered with them and the South Venice Fire Department. The promotion is effective as of May 20th. Well, from kindergarten through 5th grade, area students were recognized tonight for their achievements in science. The 3rd annual School District of Manatee County Elementary Science Showcase aims to get students excited about science by rewarding the projects that they have been working on over the school year.
So we've had teachers that have done projects in their classrooms, or they've done group projects or individual projects, and they have been entered. And then today it's about recognizing them and appreciating their hard work. It's also saying thank you to the parents for their support of science as well.
99 projects were entered in tonight's showcase, and of those projects being recognized, some will receive further honors, including the Sarasota Dolphin Research Program Award, the South Florida Museum Award, and the Granger Awards. Those projects were judged by the Manatee High National Junior Honor Society. Well, still to come here on ABC 7, over a dozen members of a Penn State fraternity are now facing charges after a pledge party turned deadly. And the FBI getting involved in a case of a missing girl after her mother was found dead. More on that investigation when we return.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blog, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Would you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
Are you paying too much for your cable or satellite TV? The U.S. government passed a bill mandating free over-the-air digital transmission of all broadcast network television channels. That means with the new TV Freeway digital antenna, you can get free HD programming from your favorite broadcast networks 24/7 without a bill. You just plug it into the back of your TV and start watching all of your favorite broadcast programs for free. There are no contracts to sign, no hidden fees, and no monthly fees. Just free HD broadcast TV. Take it with you anywhere. Call or go online now to get your TV Freeway stick for the incredibly low price of only $14.99. But wait, call or click now and you can get a second TV Freeway stick for a second TV. Just pay a separate fee, but you have to order right now.
Call 1-800-809-5196 to get your TV Freeway. Call now or go to tvfreeway.com. So call 1-800-809-5196. This offer's not in any store. Call now.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
Florida Studio Theater presents Older Than Dirt, now playing in the Court Cabaret. Come celebrate the ups and downs of getting older. From joints popping to mirrors mocking, this show combines some of the funniest songs ever written for a witty and heartfelt 360-degree view of aging. Don't miss what critics are calling hilarious, incredibly creative, that has many laugh-out-loud moments. Older Than Dirt is now playing. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting floridastudiotheater.org.
8 fraternity brothers at Penn State face manslaughter charges after a night of drinking that resulted in the death of a fraternity pledge. A grand jury stressing that his death was more than just an unfortunate accident. Andrew Spencer reports.
A grand jury called the death of 19-year-old Timothy Piazza the direct result of reckless conduct and a reckless disregard for human life.
These young men deserve to be punished.
An attorney for Piazza's family described the details in the grand jury's report as chilling.
The forced drinking. This wasn't a young man who went and just consumed alcohol. He was in a forced hazing ritual.
Piazza died 2 days after a party at the Beta Theta Pi fraternity house at Penn State. According to prosecutors, he died from a traumatic brain injury, the result of several falls, including one fall down a flight of basement stairs. The investigative report describes one man urging Piazza's frat brothers to call 911 and get him to the hospital. In response, he is shoved and told they had it under control. The call to 911 wasn't made until the next morning. The university's president called the series of events sickening and difficult to understand. Beta Theta Pi has since been banned from operating a chapter at Penn State.
It's heartbreaking all around. There's no winners. We don't win by even charging these young men, because the only win is for him to be alive.
I'm Andrew Spencer reporting.
And 18 members of the fraternity are now facing charges. 8 of them have been charged with involuntary manslaughter. Beta Theta Pi International Fraternity described the nature of those charges as incredibly disheartening. Well, deputies say they are exhausting their resources, and now the FBI is getting involved in a search for a missing 8-year-old girl in South Carolina. Ayanna Lowry's mom was found dead in their home in Bennettsville on Friday morning, and there is still no information on how Ella Lowry died, but her daughter is nowhere to be found. One neighbor says it's hard to believe that Ayanna's mother is gone.
She was a pretty good mom from what I can see, you know, because they be out in the yard. And the last time I saw her, she was at the car wash, so now she's dead, so it's that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, you know.
Deputies searched a neighbor's house today and sent a helicopter to look for Ayanna. They are also urging anyone who might have information to come forward. She is 4'2" and weighs about 100 pounds. Hundreds of people dug in today for the 45th annual Amateur Sand Sculpture Contest on Siesta Beach, hosted by the Sarasota County Parks, Recreation, and Natural Resources Division. Cash prizes were awarded to first, second, and third place finishers in the individual adult team, children, and youth categories. Spectators also had the chance to vote for a People's Choice Award.
It was amazing to see all the beautiful sand castles that they built. It was just beautiful out here. I enjoyed the day. It's gorgeous.
In November, the pros come back to town for the Siesta Key Crystal Classic, an internationally recognized tournament out there. It was all about Mom at University Town Center Mall, the Sarasota Shopping Center, getting ahead of Mother's Day by offering moms and their children an opportunity to enjoy some live entertainment, fashion shows, and a chance to win a $500 shopping spree. Retailers also set up to pamper mothers with massages, styling sessions, makeovers, mini manicures, and food samplings.
We want to show Mom everything she means to us. You know, Mother's Day is one day, but why not extend it to every day? Why not have it a weekend early and just offer the mom the opportunity to sit back, have her makeup done, get a mini makeover, and experience everything that the mall at UTC could really help Mom feel like that queen.
Mother's Day is officially next Sunday on May 14th, so don't forget to go out and celebrate with your mom on this special day for her. And any Mother's Day suggestions, please email or tweet me. I'm looking for some myself. You can find all of that online. And Wendy, your kids help you celebrate early at all?
My kids celebrate every day with
Wow.
me. Yes, I'm one of those.
Quite the compliment.
I'm one of those, yes.
There you go.
We just have a love fest.
I was not expecting that. All right. Lucky you.
Well, did you hear what the one woman said? That she absolutely thought the day was wonderful.
Yeah.
She was at the beach enjoying that beautiful sand sculpture, and it was a perfect day to be outside, and that has extended into the nighttime hours. We are looking at clear skies all across the region. We've got high pressure that is helping to keep our weather on the quiet side, and it is providing us with the fair skies, and now the winds have calmed down as well. So all good things are taking place right now, and you can see that we don't have any rain. Now that is something, of course, we could use. We're in a serious deficit situation, and we are not going to be getting any rain for the rest of the work week period. That includes for tomorrow as well. So Sunday all the way through Friday, we're not expecting any rain. This is what our water vapor image looks like, and you can see all the way across the state of Florida. Dry conditions. This is from Texas across Louisiana, the Gulf Coast region, and right here. And of course, we are not going to be seeing any more rain. The winds are starting to die down as well. And then by tomorrow, we will see calmer conditions. And then during the afternoon hours, we will get that sea breeze that comes on through. And that's going to be about it for the winds. They've really died down. And what we're looking at are temperatures that are in the 60s and some 70s around the southern part of the state. But for us, right here across our immediate region, the only 71-degree holdout is in Longboat Key. Otherwise, we have Siesta Key reporting 69 degrees, and the rest of the temperatures that we're seeing for the most part are cooler than that, already down into the low to mid-60s. Boca Grande reporting 69 degrees right now. But at the airport, it's 65. We have clear skies. It's the dew point and the humidity that I want to draw your attention to, because those factors are very, very low. When you have that feeling so low, that's what makes it so comfortable out there. And the winds have really died down. They're now coming in out of the northwest at around 8 to 10 miles per hour. So today, we only got up to a high of 79. I hope you enjoyed it. We're not going to see that again for a long, long time. Normally, we're at 84 degrees, and we're back up into the 80s tomorrow. Our overnight low is right where we're supposed to be, 65 degrees. And so I hope you enjoyed today, because tomorrow gets up to 82, a little bit warmer, and then after that, it really warms up. And so we're looking at boating conditions to be on the calm side once again. Winds out of the northwest at 10 knots, seas 2 to 3 feet. At the Gulf, it will be a little bit cooler if you're going to the beach tomorrow. 80 degrees will be the temperature, 79 for the Gulf temperature, 61 tonight. So it's cooler tonight than it was last night, with those breezy conditions finally starting to subside, and that's going to continue throughout the daytime hours tomorrow. 82 for the daytime high. Lots and lots of sunshine for tomorrow, and then we're looking at temperatures that start to increase all the way up to Saturday when we get our next best chance of rain. Adam?
Thank you, Wendy. Sports is next. Stick around.
on deck. What's up? I want to point out 3 tips for using the home computer more safely. Point away.
First, stop. Make sure your software is up to date and that you've password protected your computer's login and Wi-Fi connection.
Next, think before visiting a site, opening attachments, or clicking on links.
Then connect, knowing you're helping make the web safer for you
and for everyone. Make Stop, Think, Connect part of your daily online routine.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com for Chef Judy's favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
For years, I told everyone my Craftmatic adjustable bed was the greatest until I got the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has an adjustable pillow feature that's awesome. You're gonna want one too when you see how little they cost.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, call and price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables and still costs up to 50% less, featuring a rising adjustable pillow rest, bedside power plugs, underbed night lights, and more. Available in all mattress types with optional heat and soothing massage for as much as half the price of Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables. Enjoy temporary relief of low back pain, nighttime heartburn, mild arthritis. Adjust the rising pillow feature to help align your head, neck, and shoulders. See for yourself with our 30-day in-home trial. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less.
You get so much more and it still costs less. You gotta see how little they cost.
Call 1-800-237-0214. That's 1-800-237-0214. Call 1-800-237-0214. Call now.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her so I could call and thank them. And she's doing fine. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
When you fall and cannot get up, an accident can turn into a tragedy. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a person from a catastrophe every 10 minutes.
Life Alert is a lifesaver. If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-962-4112. That's 1-800-962-4112. Call now, 1-800-962-4112. For a free brochure, call 1-800-962-4112.
Now, sports.
1 month into the MLB season, the Toronto Blue Jays can thank the Rays for 40% of their 10 total wins so far, but the Rays had an answer for them tonight. And it was that man right there, first baseman Logan Morrison, 6 homers so far this season, and let's go ahead and make that 7 with a runner on first in the 3rd inning today, puts the Rays up by 2. Now later on in the 6th inning, it's Morrison again at the plate, and this time a low liner right in the same direction as earlier. Evan Longoria able to score easy from second base, and Lomo turning on the Jets to switch places with him. Slides in for a double. That's 3 RBIs for the big man tonight. Colby Rasmus had another home run, his first hit for Tampa this year. Jake Odorizzi, 7 innings, only 3 hits allowed, and the Rays dominate in a 6-1 win. And we have our candidate for this year's Triple Crown run. It wasn't perfect conditions at Churchill Downs earlier today, but Always Dreaming was able to hang on and win the 143rd Kentucky Derby by a comfortable margin. Those who guessed right on today's winner earned a 9-2 odds for paying out on Always Dreaming. The next leg of the Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes, will be 2 weeks from today, and it was Looking at Lee and Battle of Midway who finished 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Well, Golden State, Utah may have been tonight's NBA thriller, but a parent sent this video to us, and we just couldn't resist. This is the Mambas from Sarasota taking on the Venice Swarm. This is Cal Jordan at the free throw line. He ties the game right there with 4 seconds to go. Now on the inbounds pass, the Swarm rush it. So now the Mambas will get the ball back with less than 2 seconds to go. Ensuing play, watch Sean Scurry sneak to the corner. He's going to get a good look. And there it is, your game winner. Buzzer beater for the Mambas, Sean Scurry, tonight's hero. And you may have noticed Bobby Bonilla credited for that video. That is the MLB Bobby Bonilla. His son Roman is on that team. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
When it comes to drinking, what do you think moderation is? The U.S. Dietary Guidelines define moderation as up to 1 drink a day for women and up to 2 drinks a day for men. So what's a drink? The guidelines say a drink equals 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or a cocktail with 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. Each contains the same amount of alcohol. Like to learn more? Visit drinkinmoderation.org.
It's fine that other people like you. It's more important that you like yourself. And I'm comfortable with every part of me. Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound assures me that I'm not forgotten. They care that I'm okay. My name is Asha Ida Bell. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Are you a food lover, restaurant goer, or home cook? Then check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC 7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, and helpful step-by-step videos. And you'll love the restaurant guide with direct links to your favorite Suncoast eateries. Whether you're cooking in or dining out, whet your appetite with tasty tips from Chef Judy at mysuncoast.com/dining. ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
What Florida city is best known for spaceflight?
Cape Carnival.
Cape Carnival? Close enough. What condiment includes vinegar, molasses, and anchovies?
Westchester sauce?
Close enough. And now, a word from our sponsors.
One-off from the Florida Lottery. Now available for pick 2, 3, 4, and 5 games. Miss by 1 on any or all numbers and still win.
Are you paying too much for your cable or satellite TV? The U.S. government passed a bill mandating free over-the-air digital transmission of all broadcast network television channels. That means with the new TV Freeway digital antenna, you can get free HD programming from your favorite broadcast networks 24/7 without a bill. You just plug it into the back of your TV and start watching all of your favorite broadcast programs for free. There are no contracts to sign, no hidden fees, and no monthly fees. Just free HD broadcast TV. Take it with you anywhere. Call or go online now to get your TV Freeway stick for the incredibly low price of only $14.99. But wait, call or click now and you can get a second TV Freeway stick for a second TV. Just pay a separate fee, but you have to order right now.
Call 1-800-809-5196 to get your TV Freeway. Call now or go to tvfreeway.com. So call 1-800-809-5196. This offer's not in any store. Call now.
To celebrate Cinco de Mayo, a Chicago restaurant has come up with the hottest drink on earth. The Vato Loco is a margarita on fire, but it's not just the flames. The heat's also coming from a variety of peppers and chilies. There's jalapeno peppers, chili-infused tequila, a pineapple habanero puree, and 4 dashes of Tabasco. It is so hot, it's actually served with milk and a spare pair of underwear, in case you're wondering. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.